I'm just gonna pull it out, and when you say popcorn, I'm just gonna be like,
pull it right out. Were you about to say you're not a fan of popcorn?
I'm gonna say I'm not a big fan.
I don't even understand how that
popcorn.
works. What does that mean? Not a fan of popcorn.
That's
like saying I'm not a fan of butter.
Well, I mean, not on its own, but butter
will smack you.
with things works well.
I think you just eat a stick of butter and ignore the popcorn.
I had a friend that used to do that.
Can you guys open the fucking curtains?
Open the curtain. Grab
Open the curtain.
Curtains open.
Dim.
Dim the lights. See, I was gonna call forth the popcorn.
You've been
You
gone
can
too long.
pop the popcorn as I dim the lights.
Oh, we
It's
can't
like
get everything
multitasking.
ready so that way it's
There you
warm.
go.
I know.
Dim the lights.
Pop the popcorn. Butter. I'm adding it, even though Brian won't later on in the editing
This
booth.
is PlayStation VR Theater.
Theater. You did well there. That was good.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Midnight Gamescast where we record every Monday night at midnight. Then we bring it to YouTube every Tuesday as the weekly wrap-up. That was yesterday. I hope you saw it. If you didn't, stop this, go back, and come back again later to watch this. This is PlayStation VR Theater, which we do every Wednesday, and then every tomorrow, every Thursday. Every tomorrow. Not
Every
just tomorrow's tomorrow. Every tomorrow. Viewer takeover.
Yes.
Always, we want to make sure that you guys click like, click subscribe. We want to make sure that you're liking the content, and if you're not, let us know down below, down there. And
Down.
right. And I just want to say that I'm Brian. That's Jeremy. This is Michelle. And this is PlayStation VR Theater.
Hi.
Thanks, Brian.
We want to thank Royal Game Cat, R.I.P. RPH. for submitting yet another amazing list.
Yes.
Yeah, he's getting on the payroll as soon as we start making money.
Absolutely.
Probably not true.
Yes.
We're also probably not going to start making money.
Verified.
No. So he keeps sending us PlayStation VR trailers.
Where's he getting these?
I don't. Maybe he's making them all.
Maybe.
Right.
He's just like throwing out VR games everywhere. You know.
Yeah, totally. He's like a one-man team. He's just Capcom sitting there.
Everything.
Making games.
Just making games.
Which explains the quality of some of these trailers. But what do we do on PlayStation VR? A theater, Michelle?
A theater, where we watch trailers and we watch them together along with you and basically talk about if we think they're going to be good or not, if we should buy them or not.
Right? Try not to shit on them.
Sometimes we
try not to shit on them.
Sometimes we guess how much they should be, and then we're always wildly inaccurate.
Wildly
totally,
inaccurate.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell sometimes if they are actually going to be good or not. So
Right? So let's not confuse anybody.
Right. For anyone looking for timestamps, who doesn't want to sit through our bullshit and they just want to jump right to the trailer, that's what YouTube's for. Go search all these trailers on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, young sir or madam. What is our first trailer today, Jeremy?
It's Dead Secret. And also, I don't want to confuse people. People thought I was like texting last week on my cell phone. I was getting the trailers ready.
That's what we do.
Yes.
It is Jeremy's job to keep the trailers for us.
It's my one contribution because I wish I could do more.
And as I said,
the only people he really texts are us.
Yes.
Okay, good. As I said on the in the comments in response to said comment, it's late at night. Like it is definitely tough for A, to us to get together, and B, to kind of like be in the moment. Yawn. Really, a yawn at that specific moment.
Right there, Michelle.
It was a good moment.
Prove the point.
So what it is we get together, we have fun, and sometimes we don't even notice if we're not paying attention to each other because we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. There's the door. All right. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Go.
Dim the lights.
Shh. They're already dim. You're dim.
What'd you call me?
Dim. Dim sum. Robot Invader. This looks creepy, huh?
It looks creepy.
Well told and creepy. Perfect. I'm glad they agree.
Fantastic.
Right? Yep. Completely
Nailing it so
immersed
far.
in the story. Famitsu. I trust Famitsu.
It looks like 2004-ish.
It looks like Emily Wants to Play, but in VR.
Yeah, right? But you know what? It's like a point-and-click adventure-looking game, and those are always really fun. And I think in VR that would actually be really fun.
Right.
What gets me here, why don't I hold this so you guys can kind of stay in front of your microphones?
Thank you.
Now,
The Clapping Monkey.
the clapping monkey's cool.
It was a little
Monkey's
creepy.
very
They added
popular.
to the trailer. They kept it going. I think the trailer I think they did a good trailer.
There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of flashes.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I like that one.
Now, there's so many scary, creepy games on VR, and I think that one actually looks like a decent one.
Coming soon. That didn't really tell us much, did it?
No, it didn't.
All right, and
Well,
done?
it's a secret.
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
I gotta tell you when you're gonna be
much,
dead.
Jeremy.
But that looked good.
I like what happened in the well there. Little creeper looking
creepy.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the clapping monkey.
Right?
Now, you said it reminded you of a point-and-click adventure game.
Yeah.
I think the little icon in the middle, which is actually a magnifying glass,
Okay.
that's what clued me into the fact that maybe this is...
It looked like there was a hand pointer at some point, too.
Yeah.
At some point.
But yeah.
A handsome pointer? Is that what you said?
He's a pointer at some point.
Pointer
and then
at
he,
some
and then
point.
he giggled.
And
At
I
himself.
giggled.
Yeah. So you said that there's a number of scary VR games.
There's quite a few.
So, but the thing is there's
I feel like
actually
I'm seeing a ton of them.
there's actually not a lot yet,
Yeah.
right? So there's we've been talking about, we've seen so many trailers of scary games.
Yeah.
When the fuck are they finally going to get to us, right?
They're
Right
gonna
now,
all just come out in October. All at once.
Yeah.
I can't
And here's
wait for October.
50 VR
Right?
games.
Oh, I don't even have to leave the house in October. Not that I leave
You
the
don't
house
leave the
now.
house
No,
anyway.
well, you
Yeah.
did for 17 minutes yesterday. Is that what you
You
said?
did,
Pretty
yeah.
much
Yeah.
17 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Bring in
good.
some
2
VR
days ago
games
now.
to you.
Good.
Now that we've progressed another day.
Robinson,
Yeah.
The Journey.
Journey, yeah.
Robinson.
So
The Journey.
So the thing is, like, we have so many scary games coming our way.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm curious to know what the first ones are going to be.
Right.
You know, with Dead Secret, we got Persistence, we've got Paranormal Activity, The Lost Souls.
Jesus.
We've
Yeah.
also got
That one's
Syndrome,
gonna be a big one.
Siren. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
Oh, yeah,
and then,
Siren.
what did we watch last week? Was it Chain Man?
Yes.
Chain Man
Was
as
that
well.
last
yeah.
week or the week before?
That's
That's exactly the sound effect. I can't wait.
You
Like,
nailed that.
Thank you.
but they need to start coming soon.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not coming
Well,
out.
they keep
Yeah,
saying
really.
coming soon.
We're getting raw down there. You're gonna get off or what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely excited for more scary games, and I just hope that this one surpasses its graphics.
Yes, the graphics definitely look meh. But you know what? It looks
It's
like
hard to tell, though. I mean, it's different once you put the helmet on.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It
Yeah.
still looks like a fun game. I'd play it
Right.
after Super Hot.
Super hot.
One of these days, Jeremy will play Super High.
One of these days.
I'm super excited.
Me too.
All right, what do you think? We have time to move on to
All right.
Chernobyl,
Chernobyl.
the VR project.
The VR absolute long trailer.
Go. Oh, here, I'll hold that again here. Now, this is a long trailer, so stick with us, guys.
Yeah, for quite a while.
Yeah, I think it's like, what, 5-6 minutes?
6 minutes.
Okay.
We know our game cats have ADD. What are you doing to them?
This is like Ritalin for them. We're giving them a reason to stay focused. Or focusing.
Right?
The Simpsons.
Chernobyl. Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl on PC. Fucking great game. That was a great one. And then what was the other one? They had another Chernobyl after that. And then they kind of abandoned the Chernobyl games and they went towards the same developers went
Metro?
Metro.
The same developers. I didn't know that.
I believe so. Don't quote me on that. But I think they are.
Yeah.
I could be totally wrong. Either way, good games, both of them.
So this doesn't look like this isn't a game.
It's an experience.
It looks like an experience, like you can actually walk
Your
around
experience.
Chernobyl.
Thank you.
Look at that. That looks fucking nuts.
Now they're filming with a 360-degree camera.
A bunch
Or
of
they're
like
filming with 17 360
yeah, right.
Is that how you film in
Photorealistic.
360?
I know, really. Or is that just the way they came up with?
I don't know.
So look at how that's a
It doesn't look like a bad way to go
no,
about doing it
a lot of
either.
detail.
Right?
17 GoPros all duct taped together in a ball. So, but see but that makes me concerned. They're talking about 360 video, but so is it gonna really be 360 video or VR? Are they just? Are
There's
they,
a little scare there. Ooh,
There was a little scare,
that was kind of random, actually.
right? That chick have a nice ass. We were,
you have to watch back on PlayStation VR.
they can't be walking around Chernobyl now. Where are they now? They'd be dead. No, I don't know if it works that way. Can they walk back in there now?
You actually can, and I think that these guys were privy to places that most people aren't allowed.
Yeah, that's
You
what
told
they're
me
saying.
that.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Would you
somebody did.
though?
I was like, I don't just know that.
They're like, yes, it's safe. Go walk there. Would you or would you not? I'd still wear a
Not
suit.
with that voice.
I just want to get on the Ferris wheel. Do you think it's
Right?
still working?
Probably burn your hand.
Maybe. I think it is still working,
There
actually.
we go.
Yeah.
bumper cars. Yeah, sounds great. So experience in VR. So if this isn't a game and you're just gonna be able to walk around and experience
Chernobyl.
Oh, so you can see the city's past and current condition.
Right.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe they'll rewind the past, like for you in VR.
Can you interact at all, though? I mean,
I don't know. It's an excellent question. There's a lot. I think more questions than we could possibly have answers to.
So it might actually be fucking boring. You know, you're like, wow, Chernobyl kind of
or maybe
sucks.
be into it for like the first 5 minutes, and then like, all
Right.
right, cool,
It's
now
like, oh wow,
ready
Chernobyl's
for
kind of like being in, you know, different area of Worcester except with radiation.
I've
like being
been
in
to that
Worcester.
area in Worcester.
Yeah, there is some radiation.
Yeah.
Bad drugs there.
Mamy wiele filmów, zarówno z ziemi, jak i z powietrza.
Indeed, I hope we get to jump off of it in VR.
Zarówno referencyjnych, jak i
Oh,
gotowych
that'd be
stanów.
pretty nasty, huh?
I'm
Oh, terrifying. How would your body handle
bungee
that?
jumping in VR?
You know, like you think you're
Like that?
moving? Whoa! What would it do if it thought you were like jumping off a cliff?
And just die at the bottom.
Dead. Like the movie. Oh, Dreamscape.
Stephen King?
With
The Dreamcatcher, Dream something. or
what's
other.
his name? Randy Quaid.
It was really,
Wasn't that Randy Quaid?
they really tuned out of this thing.
And they had the snake dude at the end. He was
Dude,
terrifying.
Long videos aren't good.
It's not just the game cats, it's also us, the games cast.
So this town was pretty fucking weird to begin
How
with.
far?
You still got 9. Whoa, hold on
Okay,
a minute.
we're 3.
Let's go back. There you go.
Alright, I would hope.
Oh, so there's chicks fighting with guns. But
Okay.
So there's a little
whoa.
combat. Something
Right.
definitely coming at her. I mean,
there we go. See, and you were ready to skip.
oh, he was ready to stop it.
I was,
Alright.
yeah, I was totally curious to see of like how much time was left, and we had like a minute, so I was like, we can suck it up and soak in there. But
Then they threw the female at us. And like, we're like ready to give up. It's like,
Whoa,
whoa, hey,
whoa.
whoa.
so there was somebody with, so she's got a gun.
She had a gun.
Yeah,
she
no,
was
there was
aiming
a
at some kind
like
of-
spirit thing
a
coming
weird
at
thing.
her.
Right.
A Chernobyl-ish thing.
So now I've got more questions than even before.
Totally.
Is that a doll?
It
That's a
is
doll.
indeed creepy. It is all hell.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more dolls coming on.
Now I want this trailer to be longer. 3D
3D
model.
model.
So it looks pretty. It looks pretty close to the original location. That's cool.
Yeah.
They did a good job. I hope we get to fly over the city in VR.
Lots of questions.
All right.
Nice.
Lots of questions.
So I mean, at the beginning, I thought this was gonna be an educational thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it might still be.
For the first
maybe.
5 minutes
Yeah.
and 47 seconds, I thought it was an educational video as well.
And then it took a turn.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm currently playing a little VR experience called Apollo 11, which came out in most other countries before the U.S.
Right.
It's only now getting to us, and and what it is, it's kind of it tries to accurately recreate the Apollo 11 shuttle mission where you land on the moon and take the first steps.
I saw that in the
Mankind.
PlayStation store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Nice.
I'm really far
Saw
behind.
Apollo 13.
Yeah, and it's I saw that in the theater and I walked out halfway through.
Great movie.
Oh, it maybe wasn't as great as you thought it was.
Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah.
I liked it.
My problem is that Tom Hanks, I'm not convinced
He
sir,
only
that you're out
likes
in
horror
space.
movies.
Right?
No, yeah, maybe if I rewatch it now.
Why is Tom Hanks in space?
Right, somebody should go get him.
He's done amazing things.
He's out there with Sandra Bullock and Matt Damon.
Yeah, what are they all doing out there?
Somebody needs to rescue them.
Right?
So Apollo 11 is I think it's not being marketed as a game.
Yeah.
Definitely being more marketed as an educational experience. Where you,
Alright.
you watch like JFK like delivering a speech, and it's like it kind of gets you into like the moment of the times, and it's educational.
Yeah.
I was totally
It's a good
on
way
board.
to teach history class, actually.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get to like actually be in the space shuttle, and
Right.
yeah,
Nice.
and there are some interactive elements. If you choose to, you can try to like land it yourself, or like do all like these little things that make it a
what you
little
wanted,
video
yeah.
gamey. But for the most part, it's just something you sit back and watch and experience firsthand, which is what I thought this was.
Okay.
Until the
Yeah.
gun.
Until the
Right.
gun.
Hey,
And they put it in the end, too. That was
Right at
interesting.
the
I was like,
end.
why wouldn't you put that right away so we know what's going on?
Maybe it all said it right in front of us. We just weren't reading.
maybe.
You know,
Well, I read
you're
it the
ex-
first time
Your
around.
experience terrifying and in I don't know that Serbian Russian accent.
That was awful.
Yeah, the,
And
guy,
I loved it.
the guys who make special forces also want to have a chat with you.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so I think we talked enough during the actual video that we can move
Yeah,
on.
we can move
All
on.
right, giant cop.
Giant cop.
Cop.
Not cock.
Oh, P.
P.
Okay, on your mark, get set,
This is not true and false.
go.
Right. So
I like games where you put things on.
put on your 3D glasses.
And I like games where you can pick people up.
It's like that.
I like everything about this game.
Boom.
We throw them.
And throw them. And
Butt
butts.
cheeks.
People.
And butts. Everything about this is great.
Yeah, I'm totally down. Sold. Moving on.
Looks pretty neat.
You just
Right.
threw that.
That's neat. Oh, all people fly out.
Are those ping pong paddles? And you are not.
Oh no.
You're not the nicest giant cop ever.
No.
Not really. I mean, unless they were being... They don't look like they were doing anything wrong, though.
Oh, he's gonna.
Wait. Blow up the city with a.
Oh.
That's fantastic.
Disaster. Oh!
What the?
Excuse me.
Were those
Is
puppets?
it Terrence and Phillip?
That's exactly... Yep.
This looks like the evil version. Remember that old PC game Black and White? Where you
Yeah.
play as a god?
Peter Molyneux, right?
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. That was him.
Justice above all. I like this.
Nice.
Right on.
Right.
That actually looked pretty fun.
Right?
I can't wait for
Yeah.
Giant Cop.
That does look fun.
Giant Cop is the best thing ever. It's better than Little Cop.
Yes.
You agree?
Yeah.
Big fan of the Giant Cop.
It's all 70s style. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
For that.
I'm very.
March
Am I?
30th?
I'm confused.
Then you might also like Giant Cop.
I think it looked decent.
Alright, looks like a lot
Better
of
than the
fun.
last one.
Highly recommended Giant Cop. It reminds me of there's one other tabletop type game like that, Dino Frontier, that's coming, where you
Okay.
also can
Oh,
pick
Dino
up the
Frontier,
characters
yeah.
off of the table. And, but with this, it seems like you're actually picking them up for the purpose of
Criminals or something?
throwing them in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or into a big TV screen. That's what it looked like.
It
yeah.
does look like
It's
that.
Yeah.
something, yeah.
Right, the jail is the television.
Right.
And then like the ping pong paddles, the racquetball stuff.
Yeah.
It's just I love how goofy this thing.
It looks
is.
goofy. I was going to say it looks fun.
It's kind of all over the
You know?
place.
Right, it's what you want a video game to be, not
Yes.
take itself seriously.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Refreshing.
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah, especially after Chernobyl.
Yeah, that was very serious.
All right, and unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to say about this last one, so let's watch it and see.
Ariel sauté purview
And-
and something else.
You
Go.
and your accents, huh?
Thank you.
Hold this guy for nuclear.
They're terrible.
First-person shooter. We needed more of those
Yeah.
in VR. Hopefully, this will use the aim controller because 2 of the 3 of us have one. Based on a sci-fi. Who wrote it?
Somebody. They wrote a sci-fi script,
Right.
and it's based off of that. Not even the same.
Alone on a desolated space. Sounds like every other.
Everything. That terrible person describing this shit.
Except when they're outside, does that
Same
look like?
person every time.
It reminds me of No Man's Sky.
It does a little
You
bit.
were not the first person to say that either. There was another trailer about this they were talking about No Man's Sky.
Somebody else called it No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, visually, it looks like it could be decent in VR. You know?
Yeah, but not outside of VR.
No, not at all. Multiple threats to face. This is kind of like your math teacher wrote this. You know?
Oh, that.
Ooh, what are
Oh.
you?
I hope the other ones look threatening.
Extreme weather conditions.
The northern lights don't
and then
constitute
and then it
No.
extreme
showed
weather
something
conditions.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like pretty neat.
Right?
Why would you want to escape? This place is gorgeous.
So far,
Your extreme weather is fantastic.
right?
I feel like I'm not shooting a lot of things either.
I feel like if we were reading all the text on the screen and like we'd probably be able to decipher like some of the game mechanics, like crafting or whatever
Yeah.
might be involved. But as of holding it so far away and small screen, I don't know.
Oh, he's dead. Michelle, I'd be afraid for you to have a gun in your hand. He's holding a gun, and you're like, he's not shooting anything. Like, there's not enough shooting. Ariel. Steam.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's already out. It's
7-Eleven.
Steam
7-Eleven.
early access.
At your local 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Oh,
They
right.
are not selling it at your local 7-Eleven.
But they've really come a long way since Slurpees.
Right? Slurpees.
Yeah.
And
It's your Slurpee
weed
and your
at the
VR
corner.
game here.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, all I've got about that is, I mean, I'm curious. No Man's Sky doesn't
A little
seem...
No Man's Sky-esque.
well, now that we finished watching the trailer, it doesn't seem No Man's Sky-like at all. Because it says you want to escape from this planet. That's your mission. You're not going from one planet to another.
No.
So that is No Man's Sky, is planet to planet to planet.
Around,
It's just that they're both in space, really.
So
Yeah.
it's the weakest comparison
Visually.
ever. I want to have a chat with the other person who called it that, because after I finished the trailer, I disagree, sir. Disagree. All right. Very excited. That one looks like it has some serious potential.
Could have some potential.
But I gotta say, my favorite pick of the week is definitely Giant Cop.
That looked fun.
Giant Cop looks fun.
I'm going to assign a $10 price tag to each and every single one of these just to make life easier.
Giant Cop, $24.99.
Wow.
Oh, really?
That's what I read. Yes.
Oh, that's the thing. I thought you were just giving it a random price.
Maybe you read incorrectly.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, cool. If it's a substantial game,
And
it's
maybe. Yeah.
Let's hope. No, I don't know. I'm cheap when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Games.
Anyways. No, not really. I should be, but VR games, I think just because of the length and what they entail, they shouldn't be like $40. Some of them, you know.
Some of them, like Archangel, was definitely overpriced. For the most part, though, I think I have a agree for the most part with the other pricing structures.
You'd know better than I would. That's
I do. I know if I spend $40 or more, though, I do want to play that game for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yep. Actually, they all look pretty good. I can't wait to find out a little bit more about each one of these. They all look like they have potential. I'm really curious about Chernobyl to find out if it's like Apollo 11 or if there's more of a game involved. Who knows?
Like a little of both. So
a little bit of column A, a little bit of column Z. Now, what we need from you guys, the Gamecast. Nothing from Mama Cat?
Nothing. She's too busy nourishing a kitten.
What? What we want from you guys is
growing a kitten.
RIPRPH obviously supplies us with multiple video game trailers every single week. But that well might run dry.
Yeah, you never know.
Can't count on them forever.
No.
We want to know what games you want us to cover, what games you want us to check out, what games you want us to make fun of prematurely. Jeremy?
Yeah, sorry.
And leave that in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video, and make sure you come back tomorrow for Viewer Takeover.
Viewer Takeover.
It just doesn't have the same ring as a theater.
No, I didn't do it the same way. I'm excited to see the video.
I'm Brian. That's Jeremy. This is Michelle, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What do you need to pick up? I'm sorry.
I gotta get some stuff to I want to
decorations.
Decorate. Yeah.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, so Madeline's obsessed with donuts. That's like her thing.
This is so gonna be bonus footage.
Why? So out in Oxford, they sell a giant one.
They sell giant donuts in Oxford.
N&J Donuts, yeah.
Giant dildos in Oxford.
In Oxford.
Donuts.